Shalom, Israel, giving up praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Chakdash. The man said, I was a GMS for Ruwal, so he takes two Akim out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity, risking your freedom and your life to do so. With the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua. As you can see, man, this is from SputnikNews.com, and they have a lot of good articles about the world and what's going on thereof. But yeah, man, this is about Ahmaud Arbery, okay? And Esau's hatred for Jacob. And Esau, as we know today, the so-called white race, or so-called white people, okay? And Jacob, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you see? And Esau, since the beginning, has always hated us, okay? He's our arch nemesis, and really, he's our evil brother. Twin brother, because we came out the same day, okay, but fraternal, you see? So it says, I'm going to read a little bit of article and I get the scripture. Ahmaud Arbery called effing N-er, okay, just for YouTube's political correctness, after being shot by suspected killer, testimony reveals. Okay, and as you know, I don't know if you brothers know, but Ahmaud Arbery, which died, I believe, a month or two ago, or probably a little before that, was killed by two Edomites, KKK members, supposedly, because really they don't even have to be KKK for them to harbor that hatred for Jacob, because it's just in them naturally. Like a dog is naturally in them to bark. It's a Edomite's innate to hate you tribes, okay? So he was jogging along the road, and these two devils assumed that he was there to rob people, or he was trying to get away from, after finishing murder or robbery. So they approached him, and as they approached him, no questions were asked. They just put bullets in him, you see, and they killed this young Jake, probably around the age of some of the brothers in the camp. Killed them. Murdered them, that means I kill them, because they killed them unjustly. So, and as you can see, man, I wanted to get this because it said effing inner, okay? See, because it's Esau's hatred. So it says new testimony from a Georgia state investigator assigned that Ahmaud Arbery case revealed Thursday that moments after the 25-year-old black jogger was boxed by two cars and killed, suspected murderer Travis McMichael stood over Arbery's body and used a racial slur. The new revelations were made during... See, that's that pure hatred, man. How you gonna stand over a man you just murdered, knowing he didn't do anything wrong, and then on top of that, you're gonna end with a racial slur, okay? But it says... The new revelation meaning to reveal, were made during a preliminary hearing by Richard Dow, an assistant special agent with the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI. The state agency was tapped to take the lead on investigating the February 23rd killing in early May, months after the case was sidelined. During the hearing, Dow testified that both Travis and his father, Gregory McMichael, so there you go, father and son, devils, okay? And just like the representation of Esau, Edom, man, that hatred is purebred in them, okay? Purebred devils. Alongside William, Roddy Bryan used their two vehicles to repeatedly chase down and attempt to box Arbery as he desperately tried to evade his attackers by running in different directions and momentarily jumping into a ditch. And it says, additional investigation by the GBI into Travis' background revealed that he had used a racial slur on multiple occasions, once remarking that he enjoyed his time working as a U.S. Coast Guard boarding officer because he was on a boat and there weren't any N-words anywhere. See, and those are some of these troops that's going to be coming to the city near you to put you protesters down. Okay, they're going to let the fellow Edomites go, and all you jakes that's out there riding, man, and feel like you doing this for the cause, and you breaking into stores and you stealing things and you causing havoc in the city. When Donald Trump released them troops, it's gonna be them same devils like this one, with that pure hatred in you. Can't wait to put a bullet in you, okay? Because that's their spirit, and that's the vengeance of the Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Heavenly Father, against you tribes for your wickedness. But besides that, man, Esau has his pure hatred, and these are the same people that serve in your armies, that's in your military, that serve you your coffee sometime, your bosses, okay? They all have that hatred for you. And it said the hearing has also revealed that rather than alerting law enforcement, the McMichaels opted to grab their firearms and chase after Arbery after he walked through a construction area. The McMichaels at that time had assumed that Arbery was linked to robberies that had been reported in the Settler Shores neighborhood in Glenn County, Georgia. And Georgia is a hell of a racist town, okay? You want to avoid devils out there. I mean, the devils in the city are a lot more slick devils. But don't get it twisted. They all devils, okay? So be mindful of that. And it said, having seen the McMichaels taking action, Byron followed suit, jumping into his own vehicle to pursue in the chase, according to the Dow. Like the McMichaels, Brian did not call the authorities. Footage captured by Brian reportedly showed his truck making contact with Arbery momentarily. And it's a testimony in Orange. With the McMichaels car parked and Brian in pursuit, Arbery briefly engaged in a struggle with Travis as he attempted to run away from the gun-toting McMichael. Dow detail, Arbery died at the scene after Travis discharged his firearms 3 times, having been hit in the center and upper left portion of his chest and on his right wrist. So, I mean, he was aiming to kill. I mean, that was his goal, to put him down, because he hit his heart. It said Travis claimed that he shot Arbery 2 additional times because he had been struck by him. However, Dow said that Travis did not exhibit any visible injuries. In describing the McMichaels' pursuit of Arbery, Dow said they decided he was someplace he wasn't supposed to be, and they were trying to catch him. Okay, and look at that, man. He was in some place he wasn't supposed to be, and he was trying to catch him, man. Let's get this, man. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 5. And this is really talking about Mount Seir, which you find in verse 2, which says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Now, Mount Seir is where the Edomites used to dwell, in the mountain of Seir, okay, which, i.e., their names are Caucasians because they were cave dwellers. And Mount Seir is spiritually talking about not the place, but the people. And who are the people, man? The Caucasians, man. So-called white people. Okay, y'all Edomites, man. And the Most High is against you. And it said, prophesy against it. And we're going to jump to verse 5. It said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, perpetual meaning everlasting, ongoing, never dying hatred, meaning you don't even have to do nothing, and they're going to still hate you. Why? Because that's what perpetual hatred. And it said, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. And it don't have to be a physical sword. It can be a spear, an arrow, a gun, a missile, okay? Locking that man up for the rest of his life over trumped up charges. That's how you kill a man, okay? In the time of their calamities, in the time the iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou have not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's what is about to happen to Mount Seir, man. You Esau Edomites, y'all can cry your way, y'all can bend the knee. I can bend the knee with Jake at these protests, man. Though hands join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. And this is the reason why Esau hates it so much, man. That's the reason why he has that perpetual hatred. It says, Genesis 27, verse 41, that Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then when I slay my brother Jacob. And Esau's been slaying us ever since, man. Ever since. And then y'all can go check this video out, man. They murdered that man cold blood, and it happens daily. And it's a spirit, man, because the Most High want to get Jake riled up, so he allowed, certain people to make this the camera a video so we can record it and then make public, man, to show the atrocities and evils of the bad Edomites, man. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem Al-Shah, Hashem Kakadas. The honors to the elders, salutation to Akim, man. Esau is going down, his kingdom is divided, and the kingdom of heaven is about to be established. So stay strong, man, stay positive, man, and know that we almost out of here. Okay? So till next video. Shalom.